Hey my cuties and beauties, what's up? How are you guys doing? I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone's safe, and I pray that God continues to smile on each and every one of your families. So you guys, I've been wanting to do mermaid themed nails for a while now, and what better way to challenge myself than to create that beautiful set that you guys just saw. So these are some of the things that I wanted to use in this set. I saw Long Hair Pretty Nails use a wig cap to create the scales, but as I was applying the polygel to the nail, I kind of started feeling like it wouldn't work because this net was pretty soft. It wasn't as sturdy as I would have liked for it to be, so I decided not to use that during this set. I picked this up from my local beauty supply store. I saw it at Walmart before, but Walmart has been out of this for a while, so I picked it up at the beauty supply, and I was trying to figure out what mixes of these glitters that I'd gotten from Walmart to include this case that you see these glitters in, that I was going to mix together to create that aquamarine type of effect. You'll see me mix it in a bit, but this was the last set that I did, you guys, these milk bath nails, so I'll put a link to it in the card so y'all can head on over and check that video out. So I knew I wanted to mix some hollows and some iridescent and some pink and blue, but as I was sifting through this kit of glitters that I have right here, I looked at the glitter that I used in a fairy nails before, and it was giving me that mermaid shimmer, so I decided to just use that same pot that I mixed together and just add some extra glitters to it that came in the Kiss nail art kit, and that beautiful pink glitter that I'm picking up there right now. Those are very chunky, and I love that about them. You know, I have the different specs and pieces and sizes in this glitter, and I thought that it came out really cute, and it gave me this aquamarine type of effect. So I'm just gonna get out the way for a second and let you guys take a look at how I mixed this glitter up to see the final color that I came up with. So this kit came with a lot of things, you guys. It had some striping tape, it had various stickers, it had some mermaid themed stickers in here that I didn't want to use. I really didn't want to go for stickers today. A lot of what I wanted to do was 3D art, because it's all about 3D mermaid nails. You guys saw I was able to make that 3D fin, and I also did a 3D seashell nail, so you guys will see that. I could have used these stickers, but I didn't want to. I like to challenge myself. You guys already know I love working with my hands, so challenging myself is always a big thing for me when I'm doing these nails. It came with various brushes. I did use that, it looks like a gel brush next to that fan brush. It worked really good. I mean, it was on a tiny side, but it was cute. It also came with these stickers and these glitters that I have in my hand. You guys will see it in a second. And it came with some different like charms and bling and stuff like that, which I did use some of it. I didn't use a lot because I really didn't want to overdo it with the bling on this set, because there was going to be so many different glitters going on in here. And in the instructions, it tells you how to use this nail art sealer once you've applied it to the nail. I had to focus there for a second, I'm sorry, but I didn't want to use that because I knew I wasn't going to be using any of those stickers. So back into the kit it goes, and I'm going to get into mixing up this glitter real quick. So again, all of these glitters that I'm using came from Walmart. This iridescent white shimmery one, I just think it's just so pretty. It is a very fine glitter. That's why I went in with some bigger pieces, but I'm mixing it into that previous mix of fairy dust glitter that I made before, and I just feel like all of those colors mesh so beautifully together. And I'm just gonna put in here and there how much I feel like I need. I used the pink and the blue from the nail art kit, and this bigger chunkier pink piece, and I also used some hollow foils that I had gotten also from Walmart. So I know like a lot of people buy their glitters from different places, but Walmart has been the place for me. Like it's on the more cost-effective side for me, because again, right now I'm really not interested in spending a ton of money to purchase nail stuff until I move to my new location. So yeah, Walmart it is for now, guys. And these glitters gave off more of a like aquamarine mermaid ocean effect, and that's what I really liked about them. I know it's kind of fuzzy and you really can't see it so much because of that light that's glaring down onto the glitters, but hopefully you guys will see that come through as I get to work in this set. But it really gave off like real mermaid vibes, and I was enjoying it because I just saw my vision coming through as I was mixing this glitter, and I was just so happy to finally be able to create, oh my gosh, look how beautiful that is. Finally be able to create the mermaid set that I've been wanting to do for so long. Look how pretty that is. Like it really gave me like a young mermaid scale look, like a 12-13-year-old mermaid. It was just so beautiful and so cutesy and girly, and I really enjoyed working with it because I made enough so that if I did want to do another set in the future, I still have more. Now y'all have seen me time and again how I get ready to do my set. I already went in with gluing these tips on and filing them into the shape that I wanted them to be, did that base coat and cure for 60 seconds, and now I'm going to take specific colors that I have for nail polishes. Y'all have seen me use the LA Colors gel nail polish before, but I'm gonna mix that into this clear to get the specific color polygel that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a aqua sea green blue. I'm using this gel color, and I'll list the different colors in the description box below because I couldn't really focus in with the camera to get the actual name of this, but I do remember that mermaid gel color that I used, that one was called Mystical, and I'm just gonna put a couple dots of this onto this clear poly gel and go ahead and mix it into that specific color that I saw in my head. It's like a aqua greenish color with a little bit of shimmer in it. So yeah, keep watching and you guys will see how beautiful this color is going to be in a second. This is the thing that I love about polygel. Like, you can do so much with it. You don't have to purchase colored polygels if you're not able to do so, but that's the thing that I love about it. I'm able to put gel polishes into polygel, regular polish, and just make the colors that I'm looking for. But you just have to keep in mind to the consistency may change a lot with, you know, the mixing of colors and polishes and gel polishes in there. So y'all, I was trying to clean this brush. Y'all know how I am about this gelish polygel and the residue that it leaves. And that brush was just looking beat up. So I got sick and tired of using it and looking at it, and I really didn't want y'all to sit here looking at me using this brush that was just looking crazy. And that's why I went and switched over to the brush that came with the nail art kit. And it worked just fine. Even though it was on a small side, it worked just fine, and I was still able to maneuver the polygel the way that I wanted to. And it really didn't make a big of a difference, other than the hairs of the brush were neater and I was able to work a little bit better with this brush. So y'all, I know y'all hear me keep moving around while I'm trying to do this voiceover. I do apologize in advance. For some reason, I'm extra fidgety today. I had to take some pain medication. So again, I'm sorry for my fidgety movement and for all of that buzzing that you hear, because again, I am doing this on my phone, you guys. So the one thing that you guys didn't see, that my camera, it messed up and cut that part of the video. I took some of that Mermaid mystical purplish and I kind of swirled some spots onto the green to make it get some depth to it, I guess. And I thought it came out really pretty. Like, I can see it. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but it's there, trust me. But I'm just going in and laying my glitters where I want it. I know for the one that's a fin, I wanted to make it look like this is where, you know, her fin starts compared to the rest of her body. And I'm just gonna go ahead and encapsulate all of these with clear polygel and go ahead and shape and file and get ready to start creating this fin. The fun part is coming up, you guys, so stick around and keep watching. So I knew I wanted to take the nail off in order to create this. I'm pretty sure if you were doing this on someone, you would want to create this fin prior to and then attach it to it. But because I knew this was a practice hand, I just wanted to create it directly to the nail, which I'm probably the same way I'm doing it. You're probably able to do it on a person the very same way. But I just went in and just kind of created the fin shape the way I would imagine it to be on a nail, and I just wanted to make sure I got up close so that you guys can see exactly what I was doing. There's probably so many ways and different ideas that someone can come up with on how to create this, but I'm just maneuvering that polygel, making the little ripples in the fins where I see fit, because later on I'm gonna do some more 3D work with the fin and with the shell nail to get the more detailed and deep effect of the actual fish scales. Well, not scales, like the fish bones that you would see possibly in the fin of a fish. And I just held on to this for a couple seconds while it was in the lamp until I see that it was starting to go matte, and then I was able to just let it sit in the lamp and cure for the full 60 seconds. So just taking a little polygel at a time, I'm going to create a reversed clamshell look. So normally you'll see the bigger bulb part at the bottom and the straighter line goes up to the top. I'm just going in the opposite direction because that was more comfortable for me, but I put the bulk of the product to the top to the point that it created a little circle, and I'm just going to stretch down just the edge of that polygel to a very straight point down the middle. Because I did this nail in a stiletto shape, I was only able to do 3, but it still turned out really good. I'm pretty sure you can do this with acrylic as well. The thing about polygel, you have that time to maneuver this product, but after laying that first one, and each time I laid one, I went in the lamp for 10 seconds to make sure that it stayed in place. And I'm basically going to do the same thing here, but it's just going to be a straight line to where those little ripples at the bottom of the fin meets the edge of the nail. I'm just gonna put a very little amount and just create a straight curved line to make it look as though there's like bones coming from the fin into the tail area. I'm sorry for the lighting here, you guys. Again, issues with my phone, but I'm just creating each of these little lines one at a time and going back and forth between the fin and the shell nail, curing for 10 seconds so that way what I did previously stays in place, and you guys will see the 3D effect once I start putting some clear top coat on these nails and the polish and things like that on these nails. So again, you guys, I'm sorry for the lighting. Like I said, I'm getting ready to move. We're getting ready to move pretty soon. I'll keep y'all up to date on that. I don't want to spill the beans on where we're going just yet, but you guys will find out pretty soon. So my intention is to get a bigger ring light. The one that I'm using right now is like the bird's eye view one. Y'all, sorry, I got a phone call, and it cut off my voiceover. But yeah, the one I'm using is the bird's eye view one that comes with a holder for my camera. It's like a 2-piece set, and I also have that down in the description link for all of my videos. But yeah, it has a 6-inch light, and I want to get a bigger one. I also use the lighting on my camera as well, but y'all can see the 3D effect of that shell nail once I started putting that top coat on there. And I'm gonna bling that nail out just a little bit, but after getting this all cured for a full 60 seconds, I'm just gonna go in and just kind of neaten up the edges with my nail file and get all of that extra fraying and stuff that's attached to it off. I'm gonna buff it out so that way it's nice and smooth. And I didn't notice that one side of this nail was a little bit more bigger near the body area. When it comes to the fin, it was more detailed in shape, but it's okay, it still came out really cute. And it just looked unique. You know, she's a young mermaid, she's still growing into her fin, so don't judge her too much for the wonkiness in her fin. But yeah, basically I filed off what I thought was rough edges and I buffed it out, and then I went in with that LA Colors, the Mermaid Mystical, and I Mermaid Magic and Mystical, and I just painted that nail. I gave it 2 coats, so y'all will see it laying off to the sides because I want it to dry. Yes, it's not a gel polish, and the thing about these non-gel polishes, if you go in too quickly with gel top coat and this is not dry, you're gonna get some bubbling and peeling and wrinkling and stuff like that. So I just wanted to make sure that this nail was fully dried before I went in with my top coat, because I'd have been upset if I did all of that and it started peeling on me. But yeah, 2 coats of this, and I'm gonna get back to the clamshell nail because I wanted to put, I think I already did, I can't remember. Like I told y'all, that phone call just kind of threw me off, but that sensational chrome powder that came with my kit that I got from Walmart. Well, yeah, here it is, I'm doing it now. It was a 2-piece, it came with the top coat, so I'm just gonna put that on the nail and then I'm gonna rub it in, and y'all gonna see how beautiful this clamshell nail is going to look. It's defining that 3D clamshell a little bit more so that way you're able to see it. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Isn't that nail bomb as heck? Like, that chrome powder just made it look even more pretty, and it just makes that 3D effect pop. Like, you guys, I took my time and my patience to do this, and again, I am getting a lot quicker with doing these nails, so I know by the time I get ready to start doing full sets, I will be a whole lot faster, because this did not take me any time at all. What really takes the most time is just getting it to cure, actually shaping, filing, applying the products, you know, building the structure and the shape and stuff like that. It wasn't taking me any time at all. Even doing this 3D portion was not taking me much time. But here I'm just going in with these miniature pearls. I believe I used one of the AB pearls and one of the bigger pearls that came with this set, and one of the sea stars that came with it also. Like I said, I didn't want to overdo it with the bling on this set. I just wanted it to be nice and simple and cute, and just not too overbearing, because I have so much glitter on the other nails already. Now it's time for some fin action, y'all. So I'm gonna go in and top coat, and the video will cut in just a few seconds to kind of let's get to this fin right away. But you can see those glitters are already coming through, and how beautiful and oceany they're looking. And this fin is gonna get some top coat, and it's just gonna be so cute. I can't wait. I can't wait. I feel like I'm watching a YouTube video and I'm like, oh my gosh, get to the fin, girl. But yes, you guys are about to see. I'm just gonna take that top coat, and very much as how I applied it to the seashell nail, I'm gonna get through those ridges that I made to make like the little bone ridge rib kind of effect on this nail. And it just turned out so pretty. I'm just making sure I wipe through the ridges so that way none of the gel polish is pooling up in that area. And again, applying that top coat, you guys can see how this 3D effect is just coming through so much more once I applied that top coat to this nail. This set was so much fun to do. Like, you guys should really try it. If you're a beginner like me, always challenge yourself. You're never gonna be too surprised by what you can create once you challenge yourself to do certain things. And I'm so glad that I did challenge myself to do this, because I thought it came out awesome as heck. Now, I don't know if this is a set that someone can wear from day to day, but it sure is pretty. And again, as always, I had to take the opportunity to get some outside footage so you guys can see how beautiful this nail looks in the sunlight. But I just want everyone to know that I love everyone. Be safe. Take care of yourself and your families, and I pray that God continues to watch over each and every one of you. You know, a lot of stuff is going on right now, and I just pray, you know, God's blessing and protection on everyone. And as always, I'll most definitely talk to you guys in my next one. Bye.